Okay, next now we are going to see about the concept of species. So already we know that species is a basic unit of classification. So the term species was coined by the scientist John Ray. Okay, he published the book Historia Generalis Plantrum in the year 1693 in 3 volumes book. Historia Generalis Plantrum has given the term species. Who? Scientist John Ray. He has given the definition about the species. Species is a group of morphologically similar organisms arising from a common ancestor. What is his definition about species? A group of morphologically similar organisms arising from a common ancestor. ஒரு காமன் ஆன்சிஸ்டர்லேருந்து எந்தெந்த ஆர்கானிசம் எல்லாம் மார்ஃபாலஜிக்கலி சேமாக இருக்கோ அந்த ஆர்கானிசம்லாம் புட் டுகெதர் இன் அ குரூப் தட் இஸ் நோன் அஸ் அ ஸ்பீசிஸ் அதை ஸ்பீசிஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறார். தென் கார்லஸ் லினேயஸ் ஹீ பப்ளிஷ் த புக் சிஸ்டமா நேச்சுரே. Okay, he also told species is a basic unit of classification. He has given the definition about species. Species can be defined as a group of organisms that have similar morphology and physiology and can interbreed to produce fertile offsprings. இவர் என்ன சொல்கிறார்? அதே தான் அவர் மார்ஃபாலஜி மட்டும் சொன்னார். இவர் என்ன சொல்கிறார்? மார்ஃபாலஜி அண்ட் ஃபிசியாலஜி, தென் தே கேன் இன்டர்பிரீட் அமங் themselves alone, then they can produce the fertile offsprings. Then after that Carolus Linnaeus, the scientist Charles Darwin in the year 1859, he also published the book Origin of Species. He also given the definition about the species, but that definition it is related to the evolutionary connections of the species. Okay, the species it is present in the evolutionary connection from the beginning, million years ago. How was the ancestor? Then what are the modifications occurs? Then in between, intermediate age, how that organisms are present. Now the modern, how it is present. Like that, he has given the evolutionary connection about the species. So this process it is occurred by the natural selection. His main concept is known as natural selection. So nature has selected that particular organism from the million years continuously. So that organism have a number of modifications. Now it is present like this in the modern world. Like that, his concept fully in the method of natural selection. Okay, can you understood all of you? Okay, the next we are going to study about the tools for study of taxonomy. I think this year they have omitted this tools for study of taxonomy. Maybe in a simple I am saying, in later when we can get the geo from the government, then that time we can reduce this. Okay, so tools for study of taxonomy. So the tools it is helpful to do the work very easily. For example, when we are closing the doors, it is making a cracking noise, or it is not conveniently very easily we cannot close the door. Now we are applying the oil in between the grills and all. Okay, after apply the oil, the door will close very easily without making noise. So like that, in a taxonomy is very difficult to study. So we are using certain keys, certain tools to study very easily, to understand very easily the taxonomy. So that is known as the tools. Okay. So the tools it is differ from plants and then animals. In a plants we are using for what? Herbarium and botanical garden. But animals we are using museum, taxonomical key, zoological park and marine park to study the taxonomy. So taxonomy is an important component. So in this taxonomy we need to study very easily. We need to go for field trip. So field trip we are going and visiting the animals. We never forget when we are going and visiting the animals in a zoo, in a natural environment. Okay, so that is and all very important one to identify the to understand easily, get the knowledge about the taxonomy. Okay, then what are the taxonomical tools? Different tools it is present in the animals. So now we are discussing the animals. So for what? Museum, zoological park, marine park, these and all. So in the taxonomical keys, they will give the similarities and the dissimilarities. They will compare and analyze the similarities and dissimilarities. They will give certain letter. How before we have said in the scientist name, we need to write after the species name in the abbreviated form, Linnaeus, LIN or L, like that. So like that, to understand certain characteristics of particular group of species, scientists they have given certain keys. What keys? Close bracket, okay, or single bracket, or double bracket, or comma, single comma, okay, or the quotations, or then in a like that the letter L, K, C, like that they will give. Okay, that is representing certain characteristics. So with the help of the key we can understand very easily. Okay, then museum. Then we are going to visit the museum. There we have seen in preserved specimens, their bones, their hands, their skin, everything they have keep in a preserved specimen. So through that preserved specimens also we can get the knowledge about through the museum. Not only extinct organism, which organisms are living at present organisms also in a museum we can go and get the knowledge. Then zoological park, in a zoo, when we are going to visit the zoo, number of animals are present in a protective cage. So human being they can take care in a protected environment. So that organism when we are going and visiting, then we know that organism species name, their feeding habit, their behavior, everything. Then the same for marine park. So marine nale enadhu sea organism, okay. Or then in a taxonomical tool they are using in a printed form, code identification code, field guide. When we are going to visit in a field trip, with the help of the guide or in a printed manual guide also we can get the knowledge about the taxonomy. Okay, then molecular taxonomic tool. So molecular tools already we have studied for what, that 3 domain, that is after the technology development. So we know that the molecules, the structure of DNA and then in RNA it is present inside the cell. So that also they have used to classify the organism. So we need to study about that molecular structure. So what are the key, what is the tools to study about that molecular structure? DNA barcoding, DNA hybridization, DNA fingerprinting, polymerization chain reaction, that sequences. Then restriction fragment length polymorphism, RFLP. So these are the structures. With the help of these tools we can study the molecular structure and functions of the molecules, that is the DNA and then in RNA. The next one is known as automated species identification tool. So this tool also it is helpful to know about. Here they have given in an abbreviation form. So that is also it is useful to know about ELIS, automated leaf copper identification system, that we can identify a particular organism, which organism that insect they can feed the leaf, that we can identify. DAISY, digital automated identification system. So automatically with the help of this number of organism we can identify. ABEES, automated bee identification system. So in the honeybees, different type of species of honeybees we can identify. Then spider, species identified automatically. Which species? Spider, wasps and bee. That wing character, everything we can identify with the help of this. Then drawing, honeybees wing identification we can use. The next neo-taxonomical tool. So this neo-taxonomical tool, at base of electron microscopic images we can study about the molecular structure of the cell organelle. That is known as neo-taxonomical tool. The next, ethology of taxonomical tool. So this ethology, it is example, the sound of the birds or bioluminescence. So that light emitted from the organism, that is known as the bioluminescence. So sound and then light, emission of the light. So depending upon the animal's behaviors we can classify, we can know about the particular organism. That is known as the ethology of taxonomical tool. Then taxonomic resources. So that electronic resources, digital images. Okay, through the electron that resources we can get the digital images. With the help of that images we can know about the characteristics of particular organism, that is known as taxonomic resources. Innotaxa means integrated open taxonomic access. With the help of digital images we can know very well about the organisms. Okay, it is developed by London Museum, Natural History Museum. And the development, this Innotaxa, the development, it is described first in a London Natural History Museum. Okay, can you understood? Lesson 1 we have completed. Okay, then I will send few question answers. You must study and write that question answers. Okay, thank you.